guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 5, Episode 23, called A Slap in the Face. Ain't nobody get slapped in the face. We've been slapped in the face by this episode. Okay, so we pick up where we left off last week. Zoe going back and forth with Gael, and Zoe gets emotional. What else is new? Zoe, I too get emotional, so I understand. I'm not really gonna hold you to that too much. But it ends up with Hot Topic feeling bad for Zoe, so this is where we get Hot Topic apologizing to Zoe for what she done said when they had a riffraff back in Miami. Zoe accepts the apology and they hug. So even though everybody annoyed with Gael for kind of causing drama, but Amara was like, at least it did kind of lead to a kumbaya between Hot Topic and Zoe. Okay, cool, whatever. We ain't gonna really stay too much on that. Excuse me, at least, a positive came from it, like Amara says. So, let bygones be bygones. We get to Trick and the fellas, well, Trick and I guess whoever and his son, Jay, playing basketball. Trick tells his son that, the anniversary, of hip hop concert is canceled. So he calls Trina to talk to Jay about it, because he did tell her when she initially told him she's not going to be doing it, that he needs to tell Jay about it because Jay was supposed to be doing a performance. So of course he's upset and disappointed, but I guess, Trina was able to talk to him to smooth things over. So, telling him pretty much there's still a chance, maybe this is not the right time for you to be doing your performance, but, there's always going to be other opportunities. Okay, cool. So Trina tells Trick about all the drama that's been going on and the DR, and she didn't know it was supposed to be a girls' trip, so she brought Swerve. Trina, please, Trina, that's not the reason. Okay, you knew it was a girls' trip, okay? But maybe she thought, because Bobby's technically a guy, so, I'm going to bring Trina. You knew it was supposed to be a girls' trip. I ain't buying, you didn't know. But because you kind of feel bad that Swerve is the only guy there, really, so now you invited Trick. So she said for him to come on out, and, he gonna come out with the twins. So we didn't get to Amara and Brooke. They go to a venue where they teach dance lessons, and we have Estelita showing up. Everyone else shows up for the dancing lessons. Trick and the twins show up. Amara's annoyed that Trick got invited by Trina, but it's like, Amara, let's not act like we didn't know what was going to happen. If you go on any type of trip, invite girls, and then Brooke be talking about, let's invite more people, it's gonna end up being a bigger thing where people inviting people who inviting people inviting people. So all right, cool. I mean, listen, even though the testosterone don't stop the drama between all the estrogen in the building, Trick do be funny sometimes. He is a comedic relief. I will give that to Trick. Trick is like one of the comedic reliefs for this whole Love and Hip Hop Miami. So let's be calm about this. You don't run DR. Anyone can technically come, and if they happen to link up with you guys, they happen to link up with you guys. But this is Love and Hip Hop. Love and hip hop in general. Anytime there's a trip, reality shows in general, whenever there's a trip, everybody be going. So okay, cool. So Trick is dancing with Estelita. Estelita, you very nice, because the way Trick be grinding on people, I'm just like, you can stay over there. You can stay over there. Like you can stay over there, sir. Like for me personally, I ain't trying to do all that, but Estelita nice. She gonna let him dance on her little bead, Okay, cool. Alan shows up, so he ends up teaching Flo and Gael how to dance bachata. And Gael lets us know in the confessional there's a new toxic man on her radar. It ain't Marlon. It ain't Fable Fable Fabian. Okay, who is it? Alan. So the producers in the confessional was like, but he's married though, and she's like, she don't care what does him being married have to do with anything. Gaia, we know, you don't have to tell us, Gaia. We know from your past experience and from your Carfax that someone being in a relationship does not matter to you. Okay, she talking about she don't know the wife and stuff, and I'm just like, even if you did, what is that gonna stop you? Like, you knew who Marlon's wife was, your sister, and you still F with homeboy. You knew who Claudia was, your sister's boo thing, and you still was effing with her. Now, mind you, per when they had sexual relations, Flo and Claudia wasn't together, I guess. I think that's what they was trying to insinuate, but it don't matter. You just be messing with any and everybody. And if you want to do that for yourself, if you're happy with the way you're going about things, the way you're going about life, who am I to tell you, you're wrong for that? I just know what I would and wouldn't do, and you don't care. So, Gail, you are your own person, okay? And I respect the fact you're living in your truth. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's it. So she gonna try to flirt with Alan, saying, "Oh, he talking about he lived 20 minutes from where they at." So she's like, "Oh, he can show them around." So he's like, "Yeah, he's definitely gonna show them around tomorrow and whatnot." Mara's annoyed and pulls Alan to the side to talk to him like he's stupid, but excuse me, below the bell by kind of talking and flirting with her friends, but Amara, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't MJ and Alan friends, and you was effing with MJ, and you started effing with Alan afterwards? So, like, let's not be hypocritical. And also, wasn't he in a relationship, in a marriage, and he was sleeping with homeboy? And you thought him saying he was gonna leave her make it okay for you to sleep with homeboy and get pregnant with by him, even though he was married? Yeah, Amara, let's not do this, okay? Because on one hand, I can understand you feeling some type of way, but it's just like looking at your history and track record. Your feelings are valid, but it's like you can't be too upset because you kind of been doing the same thing. But nobody gonna call her out for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like my memory. It may not be the best, okay, but I have somewhat of a good memory. And I do remember that Alan and MJ were friends, and you slept with both of them. And also, homeboy Alan got a wife, and you still slept with him, and got pregnant. So slept with him raw. Okay, so anyway, they kind of having a conversation, but we kind of going back and forth between Alan and Amara, and then Flo and Gael, because Flo, Gael, and Bobby sitting down talking, and then Flo gets a message from Claudia showing a screenshot of Claudia FaceTiming Marlon. I guess he trying to link up with her, and I'm just like, knowing Marlon, I'm not surprised. Knowing Claudia, I'm not surprised. Like, what else is new? So she feeling some type of way, and I guess Claudia also dropped the bomb that her and Gael done did the do. So then Gael's trying to deny it, but it's like, Gael, once again, with your track history and record, I mean, y'all kind of admitted it already too. So it's just like, you should, like, let's not lie no more. Let's just be upfront with everything so we can get everything out the way. But no, we gotta prolong things, so that's not what we finna do. So Flo ends up getting upset and walking away. Amara telling Alan to tone it down. They end up getting into an argument about their kids, and the argument gets heated to the point of Amara throwing her shoes and, putting her hands on Alan, and not in a sexual way or manner, but in like a heated, I want to beat you up manner. Of course, security's there to break it up, saying nothing really done happen, you know what I'm saying? So they ended up kind of talking back and forth. Alan gets up, walks away, but laughing. So she's like in distress because like he's laughing at her one night, and he ends up telling her, that's why you're a street whore. That's why no one wants your black ass. So of course that makes Amara feel very upset. I feel upset for her. I can understand why she's feeling some type of way. Someone that you were in a relationship with, that you thought was going to be here forever, that you thought was going to be, obviously your husband, the father of your kids, that willingly and openly dated you and try to showcase so much love for you, then in turn comes to say like, oh, no one wants your black ass, kind of insinuating like, oh, you're black, and no one wants you because of that. You're just going to be a street whore and stuff and all that stuff. So, those words can be triggering, especially from someone that you once cared about, that you thought was going to be your all. So I can understand Amara for feeling so in distress. But then when we get to the next scene of her in the room in her little bathrobe or towel while everybody else is dressed with their makeup on, even the mama and all that stuff. Well, Brooke always looked good no matter what, but I'm just kind of looking at Mara, like, because you could tell from her face, she said she didn't sleep the night before, and it's like, the way her face was is like, that's the face of someone who's been crying all night, and it's just like, I get it, I feel for you, I understand 100%, I empathize with you as someone, who's, not someone that I've been in a relationship has ever, like, done that to me. I say that like I've been in a lot of relationships, but I've never been told that from someone that I truly cared about, to that point that I thought I had her forever with them and stuff. But I can understand how that can feel like, yo, you really hurt me to the core, per me. Anyway, so I'm just like, Amara, like at this point, we shouldn't even be on Love and Hip Hop no more. Let's try to get to telenovela. Like you really, really need to be on those shows because you being too dramatic for Love and Hip Hop. Like I get it, but at the same time, I'm kind of looking at you like you could have put some. You could have at least put some clothes on. Okay, you. It's your room, your whole hotel. You know what I'm saying? But you. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be comfortable in my little bathrobe, bath towel, my face looking a mess because I've been crying in a room with my mama, my kids, and Brooke. And they're all dressed up. And Brooke and my mom are dressed up with makeup on, like they dressed. And then I'm gonna be on national TV looking a hot mess, looking like a fool. It ain't gonna be me, but clearly Amara don't care. She really just trying to sell the scene or whatever the case may be. Brooke tries to give her some encouragement, not let tell her not to let people who be saying negative things affect her. Easier said than done. Stones may hurt me, words never do, whatever the saying is. That's a lie, because words do hurt. So it's like, I'm not faulting her for feeling some type of way, but I do hope it doesn't in turn make her question her self-worth. Excuse me. I feel like she don't feel like she has any self-worth. That's why she going through what she going through. Clearly she has daddy issues, and I think low-key mommy issues too. But that's just something she needs to work on internally, so it could exude externally. She's beautiful, we all see that, but I feel like she needs to work on her inner beauty, so that way she don't fall for these men again and don't have kids by men like Alan no more. But then after that, after Brooke, try to give her some encouragement, she also tells her to, relax. She don't gotta worry about going to the event tonight or the festivities, activities, whatever the case may be. She needs to rest and prepare herself because Shay's coming. Shay's coming. And she's like, and I'm just like, you knew she was coming though, but let's make this scene more dramatic, right? Okay, we move on to Shay and Fabian. They get to the Dominican Republic, and immediately we get to Brooke and Shay meeting up to talk. So Brooke let us know that the trip is a mess. And I'm just like, Brooke, this is partially your fault because you're the one who was talking about like, oh, let's have a girls trip, knowing good well and hell that was probably not the best idea to do. So we have them meeting up to talk about the Estelita situation. Shay is letting us know, or letting Brooke know, and also letting us know that when she made the comment about Estelita's daddy, she didn't mean her like biological father. She meant like her sugar daddy, like the one who died, who bought her the apartment. And literally nobody believe her. Okay, Brooke don't believe her. Amar don't believe her. The rest of the Love and Hip Hop Miami cast don't believe her. Do I believe her? In the beginning, I was like, you're talking a little bit of a good game, Shay, but it's like I wish they would have played the playback because it didn't seem like you said sugar daddies or like sugar daddy. It seemed like you talking about Estelita's daddy. Like Shay, you be hitting below the belt. Okay, let's not pretend like you don't be hitting below the belt. You hit the below the belt with your mama, bro. Like you think you hitting below the belt with your mama, that's not gonna make us believe that you would hit below the belt with someone that's like not that cool with you, like a girl named Estelita. Not saying anything wrong with her name, but like someone that you that's not akin to you. Like if you can do it with your kin, you think we gonna believe that you wouldn't do it with someone who's not of kin? And the fact that this is all because she didn't come to your baby's birthday party is absurd to me. But we already talked about that last week. So anyway, Brooke tells her, she needs to talk with Estelita. Brooke tells Shay she needs to talk with Estelita. She ain't trying to do all that. But, Amara comes down to talk and, immediately goes left because it ends up with them going back and forth. And Amara telling Shay she needs to go get out of DR and walks away. And I'm just like, girl, who are you trying to be? Natalie Nunn talking about I run LA? Girl, you do not run DR, okay? If she want to stay there, she can. Who paid for the trip? You didn't pay for her to come. So I know Amara was trying to do something big and bad and walk away, but it's just like, oh, look at you projecting because you trying to make Shay feel the way that Alan be making you feel when he be getting up and walking away from the conversations with you. So now you're trying to project that on Shay, even though y'all have like valid like beef or whatever. I mean, is it really bad? I don't know. But even though you guys have like beef, it's like you're not gonna make like I'm looking at you, Amara, like girl, you thought you ate. Meanwhile, Alan doing that to you, you can't get that one upper hand on Alan. I mean, she be walking away sometimes from the arguments, but it's just like homeboy Alan bothers her so much, and he knows that shit, and he's using it to his advantage. He's milking that shit. Even though I would agree, like he seemed like he ain't shit dad. I don't know. Amara would know better than me, but it's just like this nigga, this like. I feel like a lot of people have that one person that just like anything, they have so much, I guess, control, so to speak, that anything they do can trigger them. Alan is that person for Amara, 100%. Because, like, maybe because, the emotional bond and connection since they have kids together, but you don't even have to have kids together. There's sometimes where you just have a person that, like, just triggers you so much. And it's like, you thought this trip was going to be a good thing, especially bringing these people from Miami over there. Girl, no. You already stressed out with the whole situation with him, and then now the people from Love and Hip Hop Miami, you knew this was gonna go left, but you willing to do it for the check, and do I blame you? I mean, how much that check looking though? If it, I wouldn't do it. I ain't trying to get into a riffraff with close family and friends for a check, but how much that check though? Would I do it for six figures? If we could converse to say we're gonna create drama knowing it's not really drama, yes, I would. But that's that's all right. So we're gonna move on to Shay. She goes to visit Flo to talk and gossip about all that's going on. And Flo does tell Shay that she's wrong for saying what she said to Estelita. Shay says she don't care. She didn't mean her biological father, her sugar daddy. Flo says she need to apologize. So we're gonna see if that really does happen. Because then everyone gets together at Bobby's presidential suite because since Amara is not gonna be going, she said for Bobby to host. So they kind of chilling, talking, having a good time, and Trick talking about Trina's sword, and I'm just like, gosh darn Trick, like, we know, okay? You don't have to tell us this. Like, I know Trina is getting dick down, okay? Not even just a regular dick down. No. Trina is getting dick down, okay? That's why she invited Swerve. She talking about she didn't know it was a girl trip. You knew it was a girl. Don't play stupid with us. We know you knew it was a girl trip, but you said you wasn't gonna let that dick be alone. Tell you what. So that's why you brought Swerve over so you could get dick down. I just didn't need Trick to kind of confirm that, what I'm saying? We knew. But the fact that Trick was like, oh yeah, she Trina's sore, bro. And I'm just like, Trick. I didn't, like, thank you for the visual of Trina getting pummeled by Swerve. Thank you so much for that Trick, because like we didn't already know what was transpiring in that bedroom between Trina and Swerve. All right, moving on. So we then have them gossiping about Alan and Gael and Claudia, and the Flo drama, and then we have Brooke pulling Estelita to the side where they're talking and say Shay's here. So Shay pulls up with Flo. Estelita immediately says she wants to have a one-on-one with Shay. Everybody's like, okay, that's our cue. Let's go to the club. And I would have been right there with them going to the club, because it's like, I'm not going to stick around for the drama. We're going to watch it anyway. So they probably just like, oh, we don't got to be around here for this. Let's just go to the club. Let's go get some shakes or cocktails or whatever the case may be. So immediately, Shay gets to talking and, pleads her case of, she didn't mean her father but her sugar daddy. And, Estelita don't believe it. Shay aggressively apologizes. And then Estelita was like, oh no, Shay know what she be doing. She be manipulative like that and stuff. And it's like, girl, we believe it, because even everybody in the room kind of like gave a, like, who believes that Shay was telling the truth the way she was trying to spin it? No one raised their hand. I mean, everybody believes that she was just saying that just to say that. What the heck? I just feel like I just gotta blame. Everyone believes that she really did say, like, Estelita's father. And I do too. So after that, they kind of going back and forth, of course. And it ends up with Estelita throwing something at Shay walking away. And nothing really happening because, security gets involved. And, they kind of went back to the initial reason why they had the beef is because Estelita didn't go to the baby's birthday party. Yeah, we're really having this beef where Shay's going hitting below the belt because she didn't go to the birthday party of her daughter. Yes, people like Shay really be petty like that. Would I be petty like that? No. If you can't show, you can't show. You know how many times I've been disappointed by asking people to show up to something they don't show up. I'm not surprised no more. But at the same time, it's like, yes, someone can say they're going, but something could come up where they can't go. I mean, the least the person could do is give a courtesy, like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I don't feel like Estelita did that, so, Shay upset. But to the point of this is like, it's not It's not that serious shade. But we already talked about last week. We're gonna move on to everyone getting together for the beach party. And then we see Gael sitting by Swerve. We got Bobby like, Trina, you see what's going on? You see what's going on? Trina's like, oh, she ain't, look, Swerve know what it is. He know he not to touch the sand. Like, she said something in regards to like his feet touching the sand wrong or something. Like, he know what it is. Ain't nobody gonna touch him but me. And I'm just like, yeah, and that's why he on the trip with you, because you making sure nobody touch him but you. You not letting him out your sight, because like I said, he digging her down. So that's why, she don't need him being alone for 2 seconds. Only time he could be alone is when he go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and the door better be wide open too, so she can see in the while he using the bathroom. Trina, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. We know what it is. I understand. If you get your dick down, why would you want to share anything? I understand. Trust. I get it. But do you think since you're holding such a tight hold on him, like that means you don't trust him? She said she trusts him, but it's like, do you trust him though? I'm letting my thoughts come out too much. So yeah, we did get to them playing Lemon Sweets, I guess it was called, where you say something that you don't like about a person, but then you counteract it with saying something you do like about the person. You knew this going to create some type of drama. Okay. But then we have Flo pulling Gael to the side to talk about Claudia. Gael still denies that her and Claudia did anything, but lets us know in the confession that they did kiss. But I'm like, but you guys, I don't know if it was you or Claudia mentioned that y'all did hook up before, so you still lying. And Flo says she better stay away from Claudia, just like she's trying to stay away from Claudia. But I'm just kind of like, Gael, just living your truth, bro. Like, you want to be all book in the confessionals, let us know what it is, but why can't you do that to your sister? Like, she gonna watch this, bro. Like, I don't understand why y'all be lying, especially on camera, because we're going to find the truth. The truth is going to come out. So you might as well just tell the truth from the beginning and get it over with. But once again, we can't do that because this is reality TV, love and hip hop at that, and we gotta be dramatic and prolong stuff for no reason. So then we get to Trina and Swerve talking. I was like, oh, what Flo said about me being mean. Do you really believe that? Swerve don't care, Trina. I understand that's your man, so he gonna say whatever nice things for you to feel good or whatnot, but like, he don't care about the drama. He just wondering when y'all could go for like session number 5 of the day in the hotel room. But I feel like y'all utilize any place you can do it other than the room too, so have fun with that. And then we have the twins talk to Amara to tell them about Alan and Gael. So Amara feeling some type of way, still trying to kind of I get it about knowing her. I'm still kind of trying to figure out like why she's so bothered by it. But like, do you want to get back with him? I don't know. All right, and then Amara tries to go confront Gael, but Gael is standing 10 toes down, saying she's not a kid, she can do whatever she want. And last time she checked, her and Amara and Alan not together, and he came to her room last night. Now everybody's like, oh snap, and I'm even like, oh snap. I mean, Gael trifling, Alan trifling, it makes sense. So then Alan comes, finally shows up, and he gives the guy a hug, and that's when everybody's like, oh, that's my cutie lead. And I would have left with them. I would have, but I would have low-key also been like, I would have been over here with them. Like, they over here, I would have been over here. But I would have been looking over like, what's going on? What are they talking about over there? Oh, Lord. Mara took her shoes off again. Oh, Lord. Alan laughing again. What Gael doing? Just looking like... Gael just be giving like a weird, just like type of look. Gael would have been just looking like that with a little smirk on her face. But that was where the episode ended. That's where the episode ended, guys. Interesting episode. A lot of drama for nothing. But, we here for it. We watching it. We talking about it. So, there's that. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next week. Hopefully, I can make you laugh so you can subscribe then. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. And I'll see you guys in the next one.